Hi, my name is Jessica Brooks, and I live here in Marietta, Georgia. I have a daughter who is Rhonda, and I have an older son, Marshall. We're a small family, but we're a close-knit family, and I'm glad that I've been able to support them, and my children are very supportive of me. Josh brought me to this office. I attended 3 sessions of seminars that were being presented at a senior center in Cobb County. And as I listened, I realized there was a lot of information that I'd been unaware of, but I felt like this would be the right law firm to come to. And so I decided to make that decision and get it done. I had several concerns before I came in. I think that the cost was a concern. I think that I was wondering how well received all of the information that I was providing was going to be, but I found this to be a really good place to have made a decision. I was aware at least 20 years ago that there was something that I needed to do. Part of that came from experience that I had with my father's death. But more than that, my children didn't want to talk about any end-of-life issues with me. And they just, I think, finally evolved to the point where they were ready to hear and to join me in this, and I wasn't willing to move forward until they were on board. But they knew that I was attending the sessions. We communicated a lot about what was going on, so it made the decision much easier. I think that the parts of the process that helped me the most were just having clearly outlined what the steps were going to be, having those things provided by a very capable and obviously compassionate and experienced staff. And when I say experience, that means experience with working with, I think we called it elder care, but I call it seniors, but working with people who were my age, who needed perhaps to be communicated in certain ways that would be helpful. I need paper, for example. But those things made it much easier for me, knowing what the steps were, having clear outline of what was going to be happening. I am so relieved and confident that I made the right decision about who I decided to work with and what was said. This relieves a lot of questions about the unknown. Having this plan has opened communication and conversations that were not had before, and I think that it is a relief. I think basically it's a relief for everyone who's been involved, but it's also a way for everyone to feel like they are showing their love in the ways that they're going to be able to support me, and I'll be able to support them. This has been one of the easiest experiences concerning a very, very serious issues that we all have to or should address. So I'm glad that I made these steps. And it went by quickly. The staff is very compassionate, understanding, and supportive, and it also encouraged me to know that my successors will be supported as well. I truly recommend Nelson Elder Care Law. I feel at peace, and I'm very glad that everything is in place now for me and for my family.